Good morning, students. Good morning. Sit down. So, how are you? Okay. Be fine always. So, it is your physics class, and we will read about the resistance of a conductor. Okay. So, already I have discussed with you about the free electrons, about the charge, about the voltage, about the current. So, today I will teach you about the resistance of a conductor. So, first of all, I will show you what is the definition of the resistance, its unit, factors on which it depends, and about the connection of resistances. There are two type of connections. I will just show you. So, one by one I will just discuss with you about these resistances. Okay. Acha, Som na you. Som, generally you fall in sick or not? Huh? Cold, generally you fall in cold or not? Huh? Generally मीन्स ज़्यादा नहाने से तो तुझे क्या सर्दी हो जाता है? नहीं होता है. दैट मीन्स तेरा रेजिस्टेंस पावर. हम कहते हैं ना, अगर कोई मीन्स ज़्यादा बीमारी पड़ता है तो हम क्या कहते हैं, क्या यार तेरा रेजिस्टेंस पावर नहीं है क्या? रेजिस्टेंस मीन्स द ऑपोजिशन फोर्स टू द एक्सटर्नल जर्म्स. ये जो कोविड-19 का जो जर्म्स है, हमको वैक्सीन दिया जाता है. ये वैक्सीन मीन्स ये भी मीन्स जर्म्स का, ये जो कोविड-19 का जर्म्स को ही हमको अंदर, ये हमारा अंदर छोड़ दिया जाता है. वो जो आउटर जर्म्स का साथ क्या करते हैं? फाइटिंग करते हैं. तो रेजिस्टेंस मीन्स whenever a body is in motion, always an opposition force acts upon it. Suppose you are going through cycle or scooter or car. At what speed? How much the energy is coming from the car engine? Are you getting the same energy by running it? No. Some of it is going to waste in the form of frictional energy. Our tires, the tires of the car, it always rub against the floor or against the road. Yes or no? So, you may set a car or bicycle, whatever it may be, the tires which is contact with the ground, when the cycle moves or when the car moves, then when the tires of the vehicle, it runs over the ground, then one opposition force which is called the frictional force. So, friction, which is an opposition force, it opposes to the motion of the car. So, whenever a body is in motion, then always a resistance means opposition force acts upon it. Similarly, suppose it is a wire made up of, suppose it is copper wire. So, as it is a copper wire, it consists of copper atoms or not. So, inside it the atoms are there. So many atoms are there in this copper wire. When the current flows in this wire, it collides with the atoms which are present in that wire. Understanding or not? ये जो कपर वायर, ये भी एक मेटेरियल है, मेटल है, तो उसका एटम तो होगा अंदर. तो जब करंट जाता है, ये जो एटम्स है, ये इसका अंदर क्या होता है? धक्का होता है. सो जितना स्पीड में वो आना चाहता है वो आ पाएगा क्या? इसका स्पीड क्या हो जाएगा? कम हो जाएगा. I am giving another example. Suppose this veranda, this long veranda. Suppose case 1, दो केसेस में लेता हूँ, केस 1 और केस 2. दो केस लेकर मैं समझाता हूँ. यो सोम प्रधान ना. तो केस 1 में ये बरंडा, इन दिस अपॉन दिस बरंडा 10 students are there. 10 students are present on this veranda. I said to Som Pradhan, from this wall go speed, run speedily and touch to that wall and again come back. Okay? सेकेंड कंडीशन में यहाँ ये बरंडा में मैंने 80 स्टूडेंट्स को खड़ा कर दिया. 80 स्टूडेंट्स को खड़ा कर दिया और वही सोम प्रधान को मैंने कहा कि इस वाल से जाओ, भाग के जाओ, जाकर उस वाल को टच करके फिर वापस आओ. तो नाउ यू से मी इन व्हिच केस ही कैन मूव फास्ट. Case 1, because less number of students are there, only 10 students. So he can move, he can get his way, path. Inside them, means some paths are there, so he can move easily. But if 80 students are there, means so many students, the density is more. So many students are there upon this veranda. When he will run, then definitely he may collide with the students, for which its speed will be decreased. So this opposition force, the opposition force which opposes the flow of current or the motion of current, that is called the resistance. Resistance of the wire or resistance of the conductor. So definition, about the definition, what we can say? Now the force of opposition or the obstruction, you can say the obstruction, or you can force of opposition force. So the obstruction to the flow of current is called resistance, of the wire or conductor, whatever you may say. So that obstruction or opposition force which always opposes, then that is called the resistance. Okay. Suppose it is a material. I said the current is moving very smoothly. If I said you the current is moving very smoothly through it, that means what can you say about resistance? Its resistance is less. Its resistance is less. That's why very smoothly current is flowing. Suppose one material I have taken, I said in these materials the current cannot pass through easily. That means its resistance is more. Resistance is more, that's why current cannot pass smoothly. So those conductors, those materials through which easily the current can pass through are called the conductors. Those materials through which current or heat and current they cannot pass are called the insulators. In between them, one material is there. Partially the current or the heat can pass through them. Those are called the semiconductors. Conductors, insulators, in between them it is semiconductors. Okay. So this is the resistance. So if the resistance will be more, then the flow of current will be less. If the resistance will be less, then the flow of current will be more. That means the resistance, it is the flow of current, it is inversely proportional to resistance of a conductor. The flow of current, it is inversely proportional to the resistance of a conductor. If the resistance will be more, then the current will be less. If the resistance will be less, then the current will be more. ये अगर लेस होगा तो ये मोर होगा, ये अगर मोर होगा तो ये लेस होगा. So it is the resistance. Now the unit of resistance, it is ohm. The unit of resistance is one of your friends' name, that is, so its unit is ohm, OHM, ohm. The unit of resistance is ohm, and symbolically it is written as this one. This is the symbol of ohm. Okay. Suppose I gave two conductors. I gave you two conductors. Its resistance is 5 ohm. Its resistance is 20 ohm. Now suppose it is conductor A, it is conductor B. Then if I will ask you which one is a better conductor? A. Why? Resistance is less. So always we need a conductor which should have low resistance. So the reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. Reciprocal of resistance is called conductance. Conductance means the property by which the current is carried through a conductor. If the resistance will be more, then the conductance. If the resistance of a conductor will be more, then its conductance will be less. If resistance will be less, then conductance will be more. It's just opposite of the resistance. Similarly, the unit of resistance is ohm. The unit of conductance is SI unit. What is its unit? OHM. You go by this way. It's opposite, no? So it is, its unit is MHO. Mho. It is reverse. It is opposite of conductance, means it is opposite of resistance. So its unit be opposite. OHM. It is MHO. Symbolically, symbol by symbol, it's symbolically it's opposite also. ये जैसे है उसका उल्टा है वो, that is the conductance. Okay, now we will go to the next point, that is factors. So there are some factors on which the resistance of a conductor depends. There are 4 factors upon which the resistance of a conductor depends. So 4 factors upon which resistance, shortly I am writing, resistance depends. First point, it depends upon the length of the conductor. It depends upon length of conductor. It depends upon length of conductor. How it depends? Means the resistance of a conductor, it is directly proportional to length. You know what is called directly proportional and what is called inversely proportional? Directly proportional and indirectly proportional or inverse proportion. Direct proportion means if this will increase, that will also increase. Okay? And inversely proportional means if it will be 1 by something, then these two are called the inversely proportional. Means if this will rise, then this will be less, decrease. If this will increase, this will decrease. Opposite. But here, if this will rise, this will also rise. If this will decrease, that will also decrease. So that is called the directly proportional. So if the length of the conductor will be increased, then its resistance also will be increased. So its meaning, if the length of a conductor will be increased, then its resistance also will be increased. Then the second point, it depends upon cross sectional area, cross sectional area. What is this cross section area? What is this cross section area? Give me your pen. So, cross section area. Now, suppose it is a wire. This is also a wire. If you will cut this wire vertically, then you will get one circular shape here. Yes or no? This one पूरा एक circular shape मिलेगा. Circular shape. That circular shape, that is called the cross sectional area of this conductor. Suppose it is a conductor. If we will cut it vertically, then this circular shape, that is called the cross sectional area. That means if the cross sectional area of a conductor will be more, that means it is a thick conductor. If the cross sectional area of a conductor is less, that means it is a thin conductor. Okay. So, the resistance, it depends upon the cross sectional area of conductor, cross sectional area of a conductor. How? Here as I explained you how, here also how. Here the resistance of a conductor, it is inversely proportional. It is inversely proportional to the cross sectional area. Inversely proportional. A means cross sectional area. So the resistance of a conductor, it is inversely proportional to the cross sectional area. What does it mean? If the cross sectional area will be more, then its resistance will be less. If the cross sectional area will be less, then its resistance will be more. Inversely proportional. Now you say me, in a thick conductor better current will flow, or in thin conductor better current will flow? In a thick conductor better current will flow, or a thin conductor better current will flow? Thick. Yes, in a thick conductor. So in a thick conductor better current will flow. Why? In a thick conductor cross sectional area is more, means resistance is less. If the resistance is less, already I have said you, if the resistance is less, then current will be more. That means in a thick conductor better current will flow than a thin conductor. Understood or not? So it is the second factor, that is cross sectional area. This A means it is cross sectional area of the conductor. Now another factor on which the resistance depends, that is your temperature. So the third one is temperature. The resistance of a conductor, it is directly proportional to temperature. Directly proportional to temperature. If the temperature will be more, the temperature will be increased, then the resistance will be increased. The temperature will be decreased, resistance will be, but temperature, if the temperature will be more, then the resistance also will be more. Okay? Another factor also is there, that is the nature of material. Nature of material. Nature of material. ये एक स्टूडेंट है, ये भी एक स्टूडेंट है, दोनों स्टैंडर्ड 10 में ही पढ़ते हैं, दोनों स्टैंडर्ड 10 में ही पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन ये अच्छा करता है एग्जाम में, बहुत अच्छा करता है, 95% रखता है, और ये थोड़ा सा कम करता है, कम 62% सपोज। तो क्यों कम होता है? क्योंकि ये दोनों ही तो स्टैंडर्ड 10 का स्टूडेंट है, दोनों ही एक ही स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं, दोनों को एक ही टीचर पढ़ाता है, लेकिन फिर भी कम और ज़्यादा क्यों होता है? क्योंकि डिपेंड्स अपॉन द स्टूडेंट्स नेचर। Similarly, so many metals or materials are there like copper, aluminum, silver, etc., etc. So many materials are there through which electric current can pass through. But ये सब का केमिकल कंपोजिशन, एटॉमिक नंबर अलग अलग है या नहीं? कपर का जो है, एल्युमिनियम का अलग है, आयरन का अलग है, सिल्वर का अलग है, एटॉमिक नंबर। और एटॉमिक नंबर से ही हमको पता चलता है कि उसका किसका पास कितना क्या है, फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, मीन्स आउटर मोस्ट ऑर्बिट में। मैंने कहा था ना इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन देकर, याद है ना? एल्युमिनियम का एटॉमिक नंबर क्या है? 13। दैट मीन्स फर्स्ट ऑर्बिट में 2, सेकेंड ऑर्बिट में, थर्ड ऑर्बिट में। सो ये जो 3 है, दीज आर द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और आउटर मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। सो एज द materials, different materials have different atomic numbers, they have the different chemical composition, so their nature also different from each other. So एक एल्युमिनियम कंडक्टर में जैसे करंट फ्लो करेगा, कोई जरूरी नहीं कि एक आयरन कंडक्टर में वही करंट, सेम अमाउंट ऑफ करंट विल फ्लो, इट मे वेरी, इट विल बी चेंज्ड. That is called the nature of material. So the fourth one, it depends upon the nature of material. ठीक है ना? Now that nature of material, I will just make a formula, and from that formula one symbol will be there, that will belong to the nature of material. I am just saying you. Now forget to these 2 points, afterwards the nature of material it will come. From these two, it is the first equation, it is a second equation. Now from these two equations, from 1 and 2, ये जो दोनों इक्वेशन है, this is R proportional to L, this is saying R proportional to 1 by A. तो from 1 and 2 we can say R proportional to L by A. R proportional to L, R proportional, here L, here 1 by A. So you can combine L into 1 by A, that is L by A. So R, combining these two, we can say R proportional to L by A. Whenever a proportionality symbol changes to an equal symbol, a constant is multiplied. Do you know it? When a proportionality condition changes to one equal condition, then at that time a constant is multiplied, and here that constant is this one. You see a new symbol, you don't know, to this one, write it. I am just saying what is its name, all these things I will say. So this symbol is changing to equal symbol, so one constant will be multiplied, so it is rho L by A, where it is, its name is rho, R-H-O, rho, its name is rho. So R is equal to rho L by A, where rho is called the rho is the constant of proportionality and is known as resistivity और इसका और एक नाम है, क्या है ना, स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस। where rho is the constant of proportionality and is known as resistivity, and also its another name is specific resistance. Specific resistance which depends upon the nature of material, that is specific resistance or resistivity. Okay, so which depends upon the nature of material or which is called the resistivity or specific resistance. So one new term, this one you got here, specific resistance. What is its name? Rho. What is this? Theta. What is this? Beta. You will, in this class 10, you will read about so many symbols. So it is theta, it is beta, it is alpha, it is gamma. Alpha, gamma, so many symbols are there. This is tau, T-A-O, tau. This is lambda. So many symbols, theta, beta, alpha, gamma, tau, lambda. Similarly, this is rho. Its name is rho. So many symbols are there. This is epsilon. This is phi. This is psi. So many symbols are there in mathematics and in physics, which is used frequently in different fields. So this is rho, and now question arises, what is that rho? How can you define it? So now question I am writing and I will solve it. Question: define specific resistance. ये स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस क्या है? व्हाट इज दिस? ये स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस क्या है? एंड राइट इट्स एसआई यूनिट. सबका एक एक एसआई यूनिट होता है या नहीं? लेंथ का एसआई यूनिट क्या है? टेम्परेचर का? सिमिलरली इसका भी एक एसआई यूनिट होता है, इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट, एसआई इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट, दैट इज एसआई यूनिट. तो क्वेश्चन ये है, राइट डाउन द क्वेश्चन, इट्स आंसर आई विल एक्सप्लेन. ओके, इट्स आंसर आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू नाउ. ओके, ready? Now come here. Already we know, you will write like this. We know R is equal to rho L by A. You can take small a, capital A, no problem. So we know this formula. Understanding, Varsha? Yes, sir. Now I need this one. So that implies this one. That implies rho is equal to, ये नीचे है तो ये क्या होगा? ऊपर मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा. तो A इंटू R बाई, यस. So rho is equal to A into R by L. In mathematics, suppose in mathematics I gave you one expression, listen carefully, x, y by z. If x is equal to 1, z is equal to 1, then what will be the value of p? If this is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, then p will be equal to क्या है? अरे वाई, दिस इज 1, दिस इज 1, दैट मीन्स P इज इक्वल टू वाई, क्योंकि दोनों तो 1 1 है ना. सो P विल बी इक्वल टू वाई. दिस इज फ्रॉम वन, दिस इज द मैथमेटिकल रिलेशन. इफ by the substitution, if two values will be unit values, then we can get the P is equal to y. Similarly, if this I will take 1 and this I will take 1, means length को मैं 1 मीटर ले जाऊंगा, क्योंकि लेंथ का यूनिट है मीटर, और ये जो एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन, क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया, इसको मैंने 1 स्क्वायर मीटर ले जाऊंगा. मीन्स दोनों ही 1, दोनों ही 1, इसका वैल्यू 1, इसका वैल्यू अगर 1 हो जाएगा, देन रो विल बी इक्वल टू r. So at that time, so you will write if L is equal to 1 meter, A is equal to 1 meter square, then rho will be equal to r. Rho will be equal to r. Now we will define what is rho. Definition of resistivity or specific resistance. So its definition, we can say definition of specific resistance क्या? The specific resistance, look here, the specific resistance of a conductor is equal to its resistance when the length of the conductor will be 1 meter and cross sectional area will be 1 square meter. What I said, that I am just writing to define. So the specific resistance of a conductor, it is equal to the resistance of the conductor of length 1 meter and cross sectional area of 1 meter square. ये सो ये इसका साथ समान हो जाएगा ना. स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द कंडक्टर. कब ना, जब L को मैं 1 मीटर ले जाऊंगा, A को मैं 1 मीटर स्क्वायर ले जाऊंगा, तब ये बन सकता है. सो इट कैन बी डिफाइंड एज, सो स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस, सो सिंबल, इन सिंबल आई एम राइटिंग स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ ए कंडक्टर, of a conductor having unit length, unit means it is 1 meter हो सकता है, 1 सेंटीमीटर हो सकता है, लेकिन 1 मैग्नीट्यूड इज 1, of having unit length and unit क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया. क्रॉस सेक्शनल ऐसे भी लिखते हैं, क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया. तो specific resistance is equal to resistance of unit cross sectional area and unit length. Now about its unit, look here, I want to find out the unit. What is the unit of area? Meter square. What is the unit of resistance? Ohm. What is the unit of length? So here 1 meter, here meter square, from meter square or meter cancelled, because meter into meter, meter square, no? When x into x, x square. Similarly, meter into meter, that is meter square. So when from this meter square 1 meter will be cancelled and this meter will be cancelled, then what will be its unit? Its SI unit is what? Ohm meter. Ohm meter. This is its SI unit. It is its SI unit. Okay? So about all the things I shared you about specific resistance, etc., etc., but still about the connection, one is series connection and it is the parallel connection, and the numericals upon it, all these things we will read in our next class. Time is going to be finished for today. So next class I will teach you about the series connection, parallel connection of the resistances, and how we will solve a network of electrical components. Electrical components, fan, light, bulb, these are called the electrical components. So by using the resistors, how they will be connected in series connection, what thing will be remain same, all other things we will just discuss in our next class. So, till next class, the class is means we will meet next class. Okay, bye.